Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
Here's evidence that the snow and rain are impacting all of us in different ways. If you were driving through Moorhead this morning, you might have been stuck at the train tracks for quite a while. We received a message saying that someone was stuck at the tracks near 8th Avenue and Main in Moorhead for nearly 30 minutes. So what was the cause? Well, a repairman with BNSF tells us the thick, heavy snow caused the crossing arms to get stuck. He claims that can impact other crossing arms in the area too. And that heavy snow isn't over just yet. Let's get the latest from Robert on what's happening around the area. Robert?
Yeah, and we've already seen some incredible snow totals across the area. 13 inches a few miles south of Valley City, a foot of snow in the Daisy area. Verona, 11 inches of snow, 9.5 inches in Valley City, 8.5 to west of Litchville, and it continues to snow in all of these areas where it's snowing right now. We do have some bands of snow still locally heavy to the west of the Grand Forks in the Fargo area, and that band will slowly slide towards the east as we head through the evening hours, where you see the darker blues and even the whites. That's where we're seeing the heavier snow, the Findlay area down towards the just east of the Valley City area, approaching the Tower City area, and in western portions of Grand Forks County. Quite a bit of snow continues to fall. Winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories, these continue through 1 a.m. Additional snowfall amounts in the warning areas. You could see another 3 to 5, maybe 3 to 6 inches of snow in the winter weather advisory areas, anywhere from 1 to 4 inches of snow. Travel difficult across the area. Temperatures right at or just below freezing in many areas, and we'll see some slick conditions overnight tonight. Through the day, tomorrow's temperatures drop below freezing. Improving weather as we head through tomorrow afternoon, even better on your Friday. Well, the details on that and another look at your radars on the snowstorm coming up in just a few minutes.
The magic words, improving weather.
That's all we can hope for.
Exactly. Thanks, Robert. And make sure you have the Valley News Live Storm Team weather app so that you can keep up with the weather anytime, anywhere. You'll get the latest forecasts and conditions so that you can plan your day. All you need to do is search VNL Weather in the App Store and download it for free. Well, the snow may have tapered off here in Fargo Moorhead, but that doesn't mean roads are clear. Valley News Team's Veronica Marshall spoke with Fargo street crews about how roads are still being impacted, and she joins us live now with more. Veronica? As you can see, looks like we've lost Veronica for just a moment, but as you can see from the video, the snow has let up a little bit. It's no longer falling when those big fat flakes that we saw earlier, but it doesn't mean that streets are clearing up. We spoke with Lee Anderson with Fargo Public Works, and he says today's unique conditions have created a nuisance on the roads because we're in the early fall and leaves are still on the trees. The snow knocked them off onto the roads and in the gutters, clogging them and creating puddles on the roads.
The leaves falling, plugging up the drains. It's been more of an issue today than the snow falling has been as far as sanding or anything, but we've had ponding water on the streets because the inlets are blocked with leaves and are a little bit of slush.
Salt trucks and sand trucks have been out all day, and crews will continue to work throughout the night, clearing the roads and the gutters. And we'll have more on that later tonight, staying on top of the latest road conditions. So keep it right here, valleynewslive.com, and we'll also join you at 9 and 10 tonight.
Extremely busy. First snowfall of the year. Everybody forgets how to drive.
The northern part of the valley also got hit with this heavy, wet snow, causing many people to slide into the ditch. Valley News Team's Maddie Gelseth has been out in the elements all day, and she shows us how busy a local towing company got during this first snowstorm of the season for this area.
Interstate Towing and Recovery in Grand Forks had nearly 20 weather-related calls so far, and most of those calls were on this highway, Highway 2.
People forget that you need to take your time, slow down, pay attention to what other people are doing, anticipate the road conditions in front of you. And Highway 2 corridor, it's just been terrible.
Barry said his company has pulled out semi-trucks, delivering company vehicles, and of course, cars.
Nobody has escaped the wrath of the ditch this morning.
The Grand Forks Police Department says it's because the slush on the roads pull people's tires towards the ditch.
Slow down, be mindful of that, anticipate problems before they happen.
Lieutenant Zimmel also wants to remind people to have a full tank of gas before going on a trip and to always have a winter survival kit packed along. Reporting in Grand Forks, Maddie Gelseth, Valley News Live.
The Upper Valley is still in a winter weather advisory. Winter weather also hit the region overnight. That rain turning to snow. We caught a little video of that, creating a soupy, slushy mess. This is what it looked like in Valley City earlier today. Instead of breaking out the rakes to take up some of the leaves, people got out the shovel. And the snow has people wanting to make sure their snow blowers are working. It was a busy day for repair shops in the FM area. The retail manager at S&S Landscaping tells us they've had a steady line of phone calls all day from people who are starting up their snow blowers for the first time this season.
Normally it does start to pick up about this time, but it's not as busy as it is right now. So yes, definitely earlier than normal.
S&S Landscaping isn't the only business that had a busy day today, but every shop that we called in the FM area said the same thing. They all tell us yesterday was also busy because the forecast called for snow. Fargo police need your help identifying this man. Police say he's wanted in a case involving unauthorized use of credit cards that stemmed from a vehicle break-in. If you have any information on who this man is, you can call 241-1405. Authorities say 25-year-old Tyler Rodriguez has been identified as the person who was found dead along a road in Grand Forks. The body was found along 720 North Washington Street shortly after 10 yesterday morning. Authorities in Grand Forks say this case is still under investigation. If you have any information, you can call Grand Forks Police at 787-8000. The Highway Patrol is investigating a crash that left one car totaled. Troopers were on the scene earlier of a crash between a semi-truck and another car near the Downer exit by I-94. Troopers say the drivers of both vehicles will be okay, but they would not release any further details. Baby lovers, listen up. This is not the season to tell a mom how cute her baby is. It's flu season, and moms are becoming very protective. In fact, you may have seen these signs before saying, "Don't touch my baby," and they're aimed specifically at the flu. Valley News Team's Melanie Palmer reports.
It's just about that dreaded time of year again. And we're not talking about today's snow. It's the flu season. And if you've heard it before, you've heard it a million times.
The babies and the elderly are more prone and, they can't fight it off as easy.
Jenna Jacobson is a mom of 3. She's also a nurse. But you don't have to be a nurse to know that babies are just plain vulnerable when it comes to getting sick. And that's why some moms are putting these decorative but informative ornaments on their strollers and car seats.
I did see, things online about not kissing and loving on babies and, not spreading germs that way.
And boy, are they popular. In fact, sales are going through the roof.
Newborns to 6 months cannot get a flu vaccination.
Sarah Baker is a nurse practitioner at Stellar Healthcare in Fargo. And she tells us since babies can't get a flu vaccine until they're 6 months old, it's up to the grown-ups to make sure they don't spread it.
The people around babies need to be vaccinated, which helps provide immunity through the people around them for the babies.
She says she thinks these signs are a good idea. What's more, she says they can help keep a baby healthy by preventing the flu.
We're drawn to these adorable little people. However, we don't want to be the reason that they get sick.
So where can you get them? Through online retailers like Amazon and Etsy. And you can be certain Jenna is proud when people want to admire her kids, but she and other moms would prefer you read the sign. It says, "Please look, don't touch." In Fargo, Melanie Palmer, Valley News Live.
The nurse we talked to today tells us, other than getting vaccinated to prevent the spread of the flu to babies, wash your hands or use hand sanitizer frequently. If you're a